and good morning. We're up and out of the Purist and heading to the devil. And we're starting the day off. We've got a huge, like 5-mile descent and then some other ups and downs and stuff till we get there. But it's a short day comparatively. It's only like 15.5 miles or so. And then we'll get the hitch into the brewery. They let you tent on site. I think it just allows them to draw in more customers and get some food and beers there. And then we're back on trail in the next morning. So that's on the agenda for today. Crossing the bridge over the Thai River. So we got a bit of an uphill up towards the Harper's Creek shelter, 2.5 miles. We'll take a bathroom break there, I think, when we get up there. The Three Ridges Wilderness. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I did get confirmation that confirmed reservations for staying at Stanimals. And yes, there are 2 Stanimals. There's one in Waynesboro and one in the other place I already stayed at. Whatever that town is I forget. But we're good in Waynesboro. They didn't do early reservations for the bunk room or anything, so I had to get locked in for just a private room, which was fine. I got that in for 2 nights. I was going to plan on zeroing there anyway. And then my dad's driving across country. We're trying to figure out a good place to meet up. So I think it'll be easier if I just stay in Waynesboro an extra day. And then we can spend the day together. So for right now, I think I'm going to double zero in Waynesboro. Just to hang out with my dad for a bit. Coming up on the Harper's Creek shelter. Lots of space around for tenting. Nice little area right by a big creek. Shelter itself though looks like your typical basic setup. We'll take a break here for just a bit. I gotta use the restroom. And then we'll be back on trail. Now we're all done at the shelter. Now I've got this long hill climb. And get up to the Three Ridges area. I've just started this climb and I'm already worn out. This could take all day to go 2 miles. Dude, this is ridiculous. It just keeps getting worse. This is some of the worst rocks I've ever seen. This is gonna take forever. All right, we're just vertical at this point. This is officially one of the hardest, longest, most technically difficult climbs of the entire AT. I am definitely not getting to the brewery before lunch. We're still not even to the top yet, but it's mellowed out a little bit. The Three Ridges is officially the worst hill climb of the entire AT so far. This might be the top. Mop and Field Shelter is the next one, 2.6, so definitely taking a long rest break there. Reed's Gap's where we're getting off, 4.2. Holy crap, that was brutal. And now we're on the rocky downhill. Oh, I'd much rather be going rocky downhill than rocky uphill. There's the turnoff for the Mop and Field Shelter. I'll take a quick break here, get some food and refill on water. Man, that was a rough section. This is probably one of those shelters that nobody stays at because we're so close to the road to get into the brewery. Everybody probably just goes straight to the brewery. I think it's less than 2 miles from here. Alright, we're back on trail. We got like 1.7 to go till Reed's Gap. It's going to be like a 0.8 uphill and then a 0.8 downhill, and there we are. I'm just going to try to get this done as quick as we can. Alright, it looks like we're about finished coming up on Reed's Gap. I think this makes today one of the most difficult days I've ever had on trail. I better get some awesome food and beer coming up and an easy hitch in. We'll see. Well, plenty of cars are going by, it's just nobody's picking me up yet. Still on the property of the Devil's Backbone Brewery, and they've got a little campgrounds here, and they've got one spot designated AT Tent City. So anywhere in this little circle grove of trees, you could put maybe a couple dozen tents in here. We've got one guy with me at the pub already. And yeah, this is where hikers can tent for free. There's some other like paid camping and stuff elsewhere if you wanted to just come here and camp in the whole property, and then there's a bathhouse and amenities and stuff in there. But I'm going to set up my tent real quick, and then I'm going to go back to the bar and probably just drink until dinner time. Alright, I'm finally done at the brewery. I had a nice dinner, conversations with a couple other thru hikers, and a couple of desserts, a couple of beers. Beers are priced reasonably well, being right from the brewery, but they get you on the dinners. The dinners and the desserts are about 50% more expensive than what they should be. So just know that you're going to spend a lot of money if you want to fill your belly. But I am just stuffed. I'm heading back towards AT Hiker Trash Tent City, and I'm just going to work on editing today's video. So I'm going to sign off here. Tomorrow is a 19-mile push into Waynesboro, so that'd be another big milestone knocked out. That's the base camp before entering the Shenandoahs. That'll be next week. And yeah, I'm definitely taking at least 2 zeros in town, waiting for my dad to catch up and hang out together. And what else? The terrain should be pretty well smoother than it was today. Today was just rough. Today's terrain was one of the worst. So it makes it all worth it to come into a place like this and then get a nice meal and desserts and beers and just kind of hang out for the rest of the night. So that made it kind of worth it. But I'm going to sign off here. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Back in the woods, bright and early, out of Reed's Gap. That was like the fastest hitch ever. Just took like less than a minute. The first truck pulled by, picked us up. I was more worried about getting out of there early, but yeah, that was no problem getting out of there, luckily. But it's like 6:45 or so, so now we got plenty of time to get to Waynesboro. Final push. I think we got just a little over 19 miles. The grade looked pretty good, no super big ups and downs like yesterday. Yesterday was pretty terrible. And then I think the trail crosses back over the Blue Ridge Parkway a couple of times. And on another note, there's like a 100% chance of rain in the forecast. Somewhere between like 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., something like that. So we'll see what happens. I got my back cover on, so I'm ready to go when it starts to rain. Man, I can't wait to get out of Virginia and away from these rocks. There's no way Pennsylvania's worse than this. Right, guys? Right? Guys? There's a sign here for an overlook. So yeah, what the heck, let's go check it out. All morning, still like this. Miles and miles. There's another nice rocky outcropping with a little bit better view, I think. And the hills to the north. Dripping rock. I guess it's just gonna be rocky all day then. Still better than yesterday though. Well, it's gotten a lot darker. The temperature's dropped. Totally feels like it's gonna start raining at some point soon. The terrain's not too bad. It's rocky, but it's not, like, I'm moving at a good pace, so that's good. The terrain's not very steep. I think this is like just the biggest hill climb of the day, maybe. We're going up Hump Mountain, but it's definitely not bad at all. Well, the rain is coming, you can see it. Just a few miles away. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get rained on. Should only last like 2 or 3 hours though at most. I'll probably get my rain jacket on right now. Well, it stopped raining. I think it rained about 2.5 hours straight. Went up and over Hump Mountain. I think I made some good time. The trail's been pretty rocky. Right now it's not too bad. The grades have been really nice. It's just a little on the rocky side. And we're pretty close to the first shelter of the day. which is the Paul Wolf shelter. And the shelters are like really far apart. I think this is the only shelter we're gonna hit the whole day after doing like, it'll be a 19-mile day. Well, we're gonna take a good rest break there, get lots of food in. We're still doing really good on time, so I can afford to chill there for a little bit, but that'll be coming up right next. And here we are, Paul Wolf shelter. It actually has a covered deck. That is a rarity out here. No good protection from the rain, I guess. Even though that should be done for the day. Double decker too. This one's actually a nice one. I like the windows on the side too. Cool. Alright, I just made that a quick break. I'm just gonna hurry up and get into town where I can get a warm shower and some fresh clothes on and stuff like that. It's just cold enough, and it's like 60 degrees, but it's just cold enough to where I'm wet and I'm chilly. So I don't want to sit and idle, or I'm just gonna get cold. I gotta get moving and get warmed back up again. And I think it's only like 4.7 or so till Rockfish Gap, and that is Waynesboro. So if I haul butt, I can do it in like 2 hours. Won't be too long though. There's a little side trail thing here, the Lowe Family Cemetery. Well, this is just some really small, like, headstones. What's this say? This one, Rose Lee Phillips, 1934 to 2016. Can't really tell what's on this one. W.J. Mayo, home place. Just a chimney left. Here we go, about to get spit out, Rockfish Gap. Right up to the road. Alright, I'm all settled in at Stanimals. I just got a nice shower. I just got this, this one room here. Slow pan around what it looks like. It's just not too big, just enough one person. Just single bed. They got bunks and stuff elsewhere through the house. Let's see. Next priority is food. So I'm gonna go walk into town a little bit. There's a lot of stuff just really close to here, like a Walmart and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna worry about resupply tomorrow. Right now I'm just gonna relax. I got a few days here, so I got no rush to do stuff. Food, relax. That's all I'm thinking about. Let's go find something to eat. Alright, back at Stanimals. The dinner place we went to was called Tailgates, I think, just across the way a little bit. And then we went to like a little ice cream shop and got some milkshakes for dessert. And now it's already like 7 o'clock, and I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, I got laundry going. I gotta keep an eye on that and get it over to the dryer in another hour or so, whenever that's done. And then I'll probably just work on some editing in the meantime. Tomorrow, we'll figure out a lot of the logistical stuff and do some resupply shopping, and I'll take care of all that kind of stuff. But let's see. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll probably sign off in the next little clip, but I'll let you know if anything else happens. I'm just gonna be lounging around for the rest of the night. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. I just got my laundry done, folded that all up. I'm just chilling, watching YouTube videos and stuff. enjoying a Yingling from the fridge upstairs. They got some snacks and other sodas and drinks and stuff you can get. Similar to the same Stanimals we stayed at in Glasgow. You just mark down what you took, and then it just totalizes at the end, and then you just pay what you owe at the end. So it's a pretty easy system. Anyway, we got things to take care of for tomorrow, all the logistics and all that good stuff, so we'll look forward for that. And I'll catch up with my dad in the next day or two whenever he gets into town. Otherwise, we did a good couple of days getting into here, and then time for a well-deserved break. Definitely. Haven't had a zero in like 3 weeks, it feels like. This will be nice. It's also good to have a nice private room to yourself once you're in and relaxing. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.